We're going to be placing this whole thing together. This piece mounts to our frame rail, and then this bottom piece will mount to our rear axle, and then it has a piece to mount under the axle, so it'll bolt to it. Placing this bracket on top of here first, and then we're gonna put the part that goes onto the axle on next. So they give you these carriage bolts to put in here first. They give you these countersunk M6 bolts that we're going to be putting in. Then we'll have our second piece that goes on top, and you can see where our air nozzle is going to go. So we'll put this on, and then we're going to have our air fitting here. We're going to throw some Teflon tape on it so it doesn't leak. And then it's a 10mm to tighten it up. Alright, we're going to install the top piece of the bracket. So it looks like this, and there's two sets of holes. So if you're going to install it on your driver's side, it will be one set of holes, and then if you're going to install on your passenger side, it'll be another set of holes. So just make sure they're both different sets of holes. And that will be these two metric bolts. And then you're going to want to leave them loose, so that way whenever you get them in there, you can adjust where it has to be. And then we can jack up the truck. Alright, so we got a jack under the back of the truck, and now we're gonna have to take out these bump stops. So from the frame, so you can see where we took the bump stop out on the top, and then we just slid the airbag bracket over this perch on the axle. But you guys just want to make sure that the long side of the bracket sticks towards the differential, and that way it will slide on. We kind of had an issue flipping it around, but anyway, got it figured out. So just make sure that the long side of the bracket goes towards the axle, and then you kind of got to pull the emergency brake cable out of the way and slide it around, and then just go around the brake line here, and then we should just be able to lower the truck down a little bit and then bolt the top in. Alright, so now this piece, these carriage bolts come through the bottom, and this piece clamps it to the bottom of the axle. Alright, so we got the top bolts, they're bolted in, and then I snug the bottom ones down, so now we have to run the lines. Push this in, and then pull it back to make sure it's in, and then it's installed. So we're going to hook these up, route them to the back of the truck, and show you how we do that. So we're just going to push the hose into the fitting, and then pull it back to make sure it's locked in place, and then route this line out to our rear bumper. Alright, so I just drilled 2 holes in my trailer brake connector, and it'll go through like this for where I put my air chuck. So I'm just going to cut this line and then stick this in and then install it.